We often perceive China as merely ancient philosophy, silk, and tea ceremonies. But this is merely the tip of an iceberg, concealing the true enigmatic heart of Asia. China is an ancient state, holding within its borders dozens of extraordinary secrets. In impenetrable jungles, at the bottom of the deepest lakes, and within monolithic cliffs lie phenomena capable of overturning our very understanding of reality. Today, we lift the veil of mystery. We journey to 11 incredible locations and unravel 11 secrets of this vast land. The 11th enigma, in particular, will make you question whether humanity truly holds dominion over this planet. Prepare yourselves as we cross the threshold of the impossible. Our first mystery lies shrouded in the thick mists of Sichuan province, the Heijugou Valley, the Valley of Black Bamboo. Cartographers dismiss it as a mere topographical challenge, but for anomaly researchers, it is an absolute blind spot. The moment expeditions cross an invisible threshold into this forest, electronics instantly fail, and compass needles freeze, rendering them useless. But most chilling is the dense, almost palpable fog that materializes from nowhere within seconds. Over the past decades, hundreds of people and entire convoys of equipment have vanished without a trace within this mist, leaving not a single clue. Researchers have recorded colossal magnetic emissions from the Earth's mantle here, causing mutated plants to reach unprecedented sizes. What kind of geomagnetic trap breathes beneath the roots of the black bamboo? Our second enigma leads us to the desolate wastelands of Qinghai Province, to Mount Baigong. Far from any civilization, geologists stumbled upon something that shatters the established timeline of history. Embedded directly into the solid rock is an incredibly complex network of metallic pipes. They pierce the mountain from end to end, descending to colossal depths, reaching directly into the saline Lake San. Metal analysis revealed this industrial artery to be millions of years old, predating the very existence of humankind. The alloy contains an astonishing percentage of rare earth elements and radioactive isotopes. This ancient system bears an uncanny resemblance to a giant distillation complex, or the cooling system of a colossal reactor, a relic left behind by a hyper-advanced civilization. In third place stands an architectural marvel, the Longyou Caves. Imagine 24 colossal underground chambers, carved into solid sandstone at an incredible depth. Their combined area exceeds 30,000 square meters, and the height of their vaulted ceilings reaches 30 meters, the equivalent of a modern 10-story building. But scale is only the beginning of the mystery. The walls, ceilings, and massive supporting columns are entirely covered in mathematically perfect, strictly parallel grooves. They are etched at precisely the same angle, as if a gigantic mechanical router methodically shaved away the rock. What advanced technology could have created such immense subterranean spaces with such astonishing precision, millions of years before the dawn of civilization? The sheer impossibility of their construction, using tools and techniques unknown to antiquity, leaves us with more questions than answers. These caves whisper of a forgotten past, a chapter of Earth's history we are only beginning to decipher. The Earth yields its secrets grudgingly, layer by painstaking layer. Modern engineers, with their sophisticated calculations, estimate that to excavate this subterranean labyrinth by hand, employing tens of thousands of laborers working ceaselessly in absolute darkness, would require decades of relentless toil. Yet, the meticulous historical annals of China, which painstakingly document the footsteps of every emperor, the construction of every pagoda, the digging of every canal, fall into an unnerving, icy silence regarding this colossal megaproject. Not a single hieroglyph, not a fragmented mention, is preserved. But the most significant, the most disquieting anomaly lies elsewhere. Where, without a trace, did almost 1 million cubic meters of quarried rock vanish? This is the volume of an immense mountain. Within a radius of tens of kilometers surrounding these caverns, there is not the slightest evidence of spoil heaps, nor any sign of this specific stone being utilized in the foundations of ancient structures. The rock seems not to have been moved, but rather erased from existence, as if spirited away to another dimension. Furthermore, the acoustics within these halls are engineered to amplify and direct specific frequencies manifold. Were the Longyou Caves a giant acoustic resonator, an earthly sanctuary against global cataclysms, or perhaps hangars for the craft of unknown creators? The answer remains elusive, met only by the hollow, heavy echo in the vacant chambers. A fourth enigma fundamentally alters our perception of civilization's genesis. In the settlement of Sanxingdui, archaeologists have unearthed artifacts that exude a cold, calculated cosmic intelligence. Hundreds of colossal bronze masks and statues stare out from the earth, their visages bearing no resemblance whatsoever to human anatomy or any known terrestrial race. Enormous, unnaturally elongated ears, akin to locators, wide mouths and lips, and most chillingly, disturbingly cylindrical eyes protruding tens of centimeters from their sockets. Their geometric proportions are utterly alien, and the frozen expressions on these bronze faces inspire a primal dread. Among these artifacts stands a towering bronze tree, almost 4 meters in height, cast with such unimaginable filigree that modern metallurgists struggle to comprehend the technology behind its creation. Such flawless smelting would necessitate industrial furnaces and the strictest control of high temperatures. This enigmatic, technologically superior culture left behind not a single written symbol, not a single scroll. They appeared as if from nowhere, challenging the established narrative of history. They forged these unsettling metallic visages, gazing directly into the void of the cosmos, and then, just as abruptly, abandoned their flourishing cities. They departed as if their mission were complete, dissolving into the dense mist of millennia, leaving no discernible trace. Who posed for these ancient masters? What entities are immortalized in these eternal bronze casts? The fifth mystery compels us to don our deep-sea equipment. They don costumes and descend into the icy, impenetrable darkness. In southern China, nestled amongst picturesque mountains, lies Fuxian Lake. It holds a chilling secret. Its almost unfathomably deep, unnatural crystalline waters. For centuries, local inhabitants have steered clear of its deepest reaches. From one generation to the next, fishermen have whispered tales that chill the blood, tales of ghostly, luminous beings gliding through the water on clear nights, and of a strange, low-frequency hum emanating from the very bottom. When a scientific expedition first scanned this abyss with modern multi-beam sonar, the operators in the control room were rendered speechless. Through kilometers of water, the monitors revealed an unexpected seabed topography, a colossal, impeccably planned metropolis. The echo sounders clearly mapped Cyclopean stepped pyramids, their scale and proportions rivaling those of Egypt. Surrounding them, with mathematically perfect precision, spread wide avenues paved with enormous stone slabs. Researchers discovered vast arenas and amphitheaters, dwarfing the grandest constructions of antiquity. But the most astonishing revelation was this. The architectural style of this submerged realm bore no resemblance to any known Asian culture. These were not pagodas nor imperial palaces. It was a stark, almost alien geometry, fashioned from megalithic blocks fitted. Who designed this masterpiece of engineering before the dawn of time? And what cataclysmic, instantaneous tectonic force plunged an entire city to the bottom in less than a second, preserving its structures as if to seal an immense mystery for future generations? The sixth mystery transports us to the other end of the country, to the unforgiving, sun-baked sands of Xinjiang. This is Mogucheng, a place known colloquially as the City of Devils. By day, under the scorching sun, it is merely a surreal landscape of bizarre rock formations, sculpted by millennia of wind. But as the crimson sun dips below the horizon, the scenery transforms into a true anomaly zone. Due to the inscrutable aerodynamics of the stone labyrinths and powerful, pulsating geomagnetic fields, the night wind generates terrifying, blood-curdling acoustic phenomena. It bing unimaginable occurs. The rocks themselves seem to resonate, emitting sounds akin to heavy industrial machinery in operation. The distinct clanking of giant gears, metallic scraping, rhythmic pounding, and the rising hum of powerful turbines can be clearly heard. Under the force of this vibration, compass needles spin wildly, complex electronics fail completely, and humans lose all sense of direction. The desert, a canvas of ancient winds and shifting sands, cradles secrets that defy comprehension. Here, in the desolate expanse, lies Magoi Chen. Its geometric patterns, visible only from the heavens, resemble a colossal circuit board etched into the very skin of the planet. A shiver runs down the spine, an undeniable intuition that this is no mere work imaginable power. One can almost perceive invisible quantum generators buried deep beneath the dunes, their nightly attempts to ignite, broadcasting their system code into the infinite starry expanse. Then, the seventh enigma draws us into a verdant abyss, a hidden world shielded from prying eyes. This is Shenyunzia, an isolated breathing biosphere, a primal forest strictly forbidden to the casual traveler. Rare scientific expeditions that venture into its depths report a chilling phenomenon. Time itself flows differently here, governed by unfathomable physical laws. Chronometers shatter, equipment falters, and those who spend mere hours within its embrace discover with dawning horror that an entire day has passed in the outside world. Botanists have documented the appearance of bizarre, pulsating bioluminescent flora and unique life forms, their evolution taking a divergent, isolated path. Trees here achieve cyclopean proportions, their bark emitting a faint, silvery luminescence in the nocturnal darkness. But the most captivating mystery is the birthplace of the Yejing, a colossal, enigmatic creature. Its immense footprints, regularly discovered by geologists on the damp earth, vanish as abruptly as they appear. Modern infrared cameras have captured the impossible. Vast, shadowy silhouettes literally melting, dissolving into the dense air before the astonished eyes of scientists. It is as if this impenetrable forest serves as a vast buffer zone, a thin membrane between parallel realities, and its elusive inhabitants are guardians of a gateway to other dimensions. Our eighth mystery lies beneath the deceptively placid surface of Lake Payanhu. In the northern reaches of this immense freshwater body exists an invisible anomaly, whispered about by specialists as the Asian Bermuda Triangle. On crystal-clear, windless days, when the water is utterly still, colossal cargo ships weighing thousands of tons vanish without a trace. No debris surfaces, no wreckage is found, no panicked SOS signals pierce the airwaves. Coastal radar stations simply register the instantaneous, inexplicable disappearance of immense metallic mass from their screens, as if the vessels have been surgically excised from our reality. These are not mere disappearances. They are profound ruptures in the fabric of existence, hinting at forces and dimensions that lie just beyond our grasp, forever challenging our understanding of the universe. The profound depths of Lake Payanhu conceal a mystery that defies conventional understanding. When elite teams of hydrologists deployed advanced sonar equipment to investigate this anomaly, searching for lost vessels, they found nothing. No wreckage, no scattered debris, not a single hull. The lake bed was utterly bare. Instead, the apparatus registered something far more sinister. Suddenly appearing, powerful downward vortices, plunging deep into the planet's crust, accompanied by a disorienting electromagnetic field. This radiation is so intense that navigational instruments falter, and the digital data stored on the hardened drives of submersible drones is wiped clean. Lake Payanhu seems to harbor a colossal spatial gateway on its floor, one that periodically, according to its own inscrutable algorithm, opens directly into the water, silently consuming matter and transporting it to entirely different coordinates. The 10th enigma rests, securely hidden from prying eyes beneath artificial green hills in the very heart of China. These are the White Pyramids of Xi'an, a colossal architectural complex whose very existence was categorically denied by official channels for decades. Only when detailed satellite imagery finally emerged was the unimaginable revealed to the world. Spread across a vast, heavily guarded plateau lie dozens of ancient pyramidal structures, the most prominent among them the Great White Pyramid. Its cyclopean dimensions are nearly double that of the famed Pyramid of Khufu in Giza. Yet, it is not merely their overwhelming size that astounds. Astrophysicists, analyzing the alignment of these megaliths, arrived at a staggering conclusion. They are oriented with chilling mathematical precision towards specific constellations, precisely mirroring the star map of the night sky as it appeared tens of thousands of years ago, long before the official dawn of human civilization. Today, access to this plateau is absolutely forbidden, guarded more rigorously than a nation's gold reserves or its most secret laboratories. To shield these incredible objects from the lenses of drones and the eyes of accidental witnesses, the slopes of the pyramids were deliberately, by order from above, densely planted with fast-growing coniferous trees and thorny shrubs, transforming them into unassuming, verdant mounds. What is being so desperately concealed beneath this living green armor? What unimaginable artifacts, spatial portals, or sources of infinite energy lie hidden within these stark geometric forms? A persistent suspicion arises that within these monuments lie not historical relics, but dormant technologies and systems of knowledge capable of rewriting the entire history of our species in an instant, and providing the key to controlling the planet itself. The 10th mystery defies all known laws of gravity and classical engineering. High in the mist-shrouded mountains of the southern provinces, on an absolutely vertical walls, polished to a mirror sheen by centuries of wind and rain, rise hundreds of meters from the depths of inaccessible gorges. Here, clinging to sheer, unscalable rock faces, are the enigmatic arcs of a vanished people, the bow. These are not mere structures. They are testaments to an impossible feat. Massive wooden beams, driven deep into the monolithic stone, support colossal capsules carved from solid, impossibly dense ironwood. Each of these arcs, weighing many hundreds of kilograms, rests precariously at a dizzying, unreachable height. Modern physicists and engineers stand baffled. How could an ancient, isolated mountain civilization lift multi-ton structures up sheer, smooth vertical walls without the aid of complex pulley systems, cranes, or powerful winches? More perplexing still, how did they carve deep, precise holes for these supporting beams into solid granite, suspended in mid-air with no visible scaffolding or support? Whispered legends offer a fantastical explanation, speaking of a lost art mastered by the bow: acoustic levitation. It is said that through specific sound frequencies, rhythmic vibrations, and resonant instruments, they could manipulate the very mass of heavy objects, making enormous logs and stone appear to float as if weightless. Leaving behind these inexplicable airborne arcs as a perpetual mockery of gravity's laws, the Bow people simply dissolved into history, taking their secrets of gravitational control with them. Now, we turn our gaze eastward, to a different marvel hidden beneath unassuming hills: the mysterious Huashan underground palaces. This is a subterranean complex of staggering scale, 36 colossal halls connected by a labyrinthine network of passages. The sheer magnitude of the labor involved defies logical comprehension. Within these immense stone capsules, where vaulted ceilings soar dozens of meters high, lie tiered galleries, deep, crystal-clear lakes, and elegant bridges, all intricately carved from the solid bedrock. Massive stone columns supporting the cavernous ceilings are positioned with unnerving geometric and architectural precision, distributing the colossal weight of the overlying rock with flawless engineering. But the true enigma lies not in the grand scale, but in the details. Details that challenge our understanding of ancient capabilities without resorting to mysticism. Firstly, considering the immense volume of hard rock excavated, Millions of cubic meters of stone were extracted, yet within hundreds of kilometers, there is not a single trace of construction debris, ancient quarries, or waste dumps. This colossal volume of material has vanished without a trace. Furthermore, the ceilings and walls of these deep palaces are utterly devoid of any soot stains. How did the ancient artisans illuminate these bottomless halls, plunged into perpetual darkness during their years O? But most astonishing is the absolute silence in the official chronicles. The Chinese bureaucracy, which meticulously recorded the construction of every minor structure for millennia, has left not a single, not even the tiniest, hieroglyph concerning this mega project. Moreover, the Huashan palaces are designed with incredible engineering precision. The inclination of the internal stone halls precisely mirrors the external mountain relief, a feat impossible to achieve blindly, without the most complex topographical instruments. This subterranean labyrinth stands in absolute silence, an undeniable testament to the existence in deep antiquity of technological solutions and architectural knowledge that we are still unable to explain or replicate. We have touched upon only a fraction of the mysteries beneath the heavens. Beneath the strata of time, ancient forests and stone, monumental secrets continue to lie hidden, awaiting their moment. And while we gaze at the cosmos in search of answers, history's greatest enigmas lie directly beneath our feet, silently guarding the untold story of our planet.